Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I will be talking to you guys about fragrances, and in particular I will be reviewing the Secret Scent Box subscription box. So the boxes contain 3 mystery fragrances, one of which is guaranteed to be a designer fragrance. And inside they come with, so this is the May edition that I have kindly been sent, but inside they contain the product cards which give you a little bit more information about the fragrances that you have received, including the top notes, the middle notes and the base notes that make up that fragrance. The great thing about this box also is that it is letterbox friendly. So as you can see, it is really small, and it came through the letterbox in just a complete discreet packaging, which is great. So you don't need to worry about not being in. Obviously at the moment it's not really a problem, but eventually when we go back to normality, you don't have to worry about not being in, as you're guaranteed to find it in your letterbox. So today, as I said, I will be reviewing the May edition box, and just before we get started into the unboxing, I just want to say that I have popped a 30% discount code in the description box below if you decide you want to try this out. So this month, as you can see, these are the different fragrances that we've got in the box, and they are 9ml bottles, and all in all it's supposed to last you 30 days, which I must say, if you're a fragrance fanatic, I think this is actually a really good idea, because it saves you having to buy the larger bottles. For £15 a month, you can just have a brand new perfume every single month, which is really good. So yeah, definitely something to think about if you are somebody that likes to change up your fragrances quite regularly. So anyway, this month we have 3 fragrances, and the first one is actually one that I've been wanting to try for such a long time, and it's the Armani In Love With You, and this is actually the Freeze edition. Just to give you guys a close-up, some of you may already be familiar with this fragrance. This is what it looks like. I definitely had seen these floating about. May not have been the Freeze version, but I definitely had seen the Armani You perfumes floating about in shops before the whole lockdown happened. But yeah, never really got round to trying it. So I'm excited to try that, and I think before we do that, I'm going to give it a quick spray on my arm, because what I'd like to do is tell you which one of these 3 fragrances I like the most. So they come with little lids as well, which is great, because if you want to carry it in your handbag, you know, you don't have to worry about it sort of accidentally spraying in your bag. So I'm going to spray it on the back of my arm over here. So I'm going to pop it on the top. It really smells so fresh. So let's have a look. So it says the top note for this is cherry, the middle note is peony, and the base notes are patchouli and white musk. So let's see what I feel like I can smell the most. Definitely smells floral. And I think right now what I can smell the most is the white musk, but we're going to leave it a few minutes and see what it smells like in a few minutes. So the next fragrance is by Marc Jacobs, and it's called Pear Splash. I really like Marc Jacobs, but I hadn't heard of this fragrance, so I'm really excited to give it a go. The top notes in this are supposed to be pear, bergamot and lemon zest. The middle notes are juniper, gin, accord and freesia, and the base notes are musk, teakwood and amber. I really love amber, so by the sounds of things I'm really going to like this fragrance. But Like I said at the start of this video, sometimes fragrances change on your skin, so just because you like something, it's not always going to work for you. So let's see what it's like. Oh, it's so nice. Honestly, is lovely. It's so nice. So I can definitely smell the pear in this, but as I smell it, I can also smell the lemon. But like I did with the other one, I'm going to leave it a few minutes and see how it develops. And whilst I'm waiting, I'm going to try the last one. So the last fragrance is by Agent Provocateur, and this is actually supposed to be their signature fragrance, and it says that it's a sharp, very intensive, animalistic and very provocative juice, which has become a modern classic. The top notes for this fragrance are pure saffron and coriander. The middle notes are rose, jasmine, vetiver, which I love, magnolia oil, and the base notes are amber. Again, it's going to be one of my favorites, and musk. So let's go ahead and give this a spray and see what it's like. So I'm going to be spraying this on my other wrist. I can already smell it. I can really smell the vetiver in that. So it's a lot stronger compared to the other two fragrances. And I'm just going to wait 1 minute just to make sure that they've dried up properly, and then I will tell you which one I am liking the most. So it's now been a minute, and I'm going to go and smell them all separately and see which one I am liking the most. So starting off with the first one that I sprayed, which was the Armani You Freeze. So right now this smells very, very delicate. I would say it's like, it's given me vibes of like romanticism. It's just a very gentle fragrance. That's how I'm going to describe it. Definitely really like it, and it's the kind of fragrance that I would sort of normally wear. Moving on to the Marc Jacobs. Oh, I think this is going to be my favourite. It's just so nice. So right now with the Marc Jacobs, it's smelling a lot more woody. I can still smell the fruits in there, so the pear and the lemon, but I can certainly smell a lot more of the woody notes in that fragrance. Finally, onto the Agent Provocateur. This one smells really strong. Like, imagine like strong, independent woman. This is the kind of vibes that I'm getting from this fragrance. So yeah, all in all, drum roll, my favourite fragrance out of these three is actually the Armani You. Just because it's so gentle, it's such a light fragrance, and it resembles more the kind of fragrance I would go for all the time. But the Marc Jacobs definitely came close to a very close runner-up to the Armani. So yeah, definitely fragrances that I hadn't really heard of before and hadn't tried. And I must say, definitely the Armani You is a fragrance that I would consider going on to purchase the full size. So that is it, that is everything. I hope that you guys have enjoyed this video and unboxing these fragrances with me. And on a side note, I hope that you're all doing well and are all safe, and I will see you all very, very soon. Bye.